Thank you for stopping in. Today's transmission is based on a question that a viewer asked. And what he asked was, I mean, it's long, but in general, the question was about why only certain people are awake to the BS and can see through the deceit and the trickery. And is it because we awoke years prior, or is it that there's more in between, but is it that it happened before we incarnated? Did we agree to come here to help through this time? And I thought that was really interesting because it is curious. So this is the transmission I received. We come to tell you that all who reside upon the earth plane chose to be present at this miraculous time. As Earth is a learning planet, many chose to learn to follow blindly. Some chose to resist and follow. Some chose to resist, and some chose to teach others about having options. The Earth is also changing vibrational resonance to the knowledge age. There is much confusion, chaos happening at the same time. This is not an easy combination of energies to navigate. Many who decided to live in this time have forgotten that they wanted to ascend with Earth. Thus, they fell for the chaos and fear and accepted as their option to take the toxic juice. Dear one, each has an option to live through and learn from a variety of experiences. You are to hold strong to your conviction, even though it is a most difficult path to plow. You are to remain stable in your life plan and help as many others as you can to give them confidence that rejecting the liquid is right for them. Use your channeling ability to give insight to as many as possible. Humanity is in vital need right now. You can help give hope. Your incarnation into this current lifetime, as well as most of all humanity, are of Earth human race. Not all soul energies can become physical upon Earth. Because of the size of Earth, there is a limited number of soul energy allowed to become physical. This is not an easy choice for some, for soul energy, as the transition from a light body to a physical body is not comfortable. You, dear one, chose to become physical many times. In this time, you wanted to experience the Earth ascension into a new age and the tribulations that go along with all of humanity being in the same position. The evildoers have added an additional layer to the confusion and chaos because the power elite, evildoers, were to relinquish control over humanity. They have not. They have been given all the chances they will get. Because they have not turned the control of all over to benevolence, they were required to cause as much turmoil and destruction and illness as possible. This will for humans to resist has been worn down repeatedly over the ages. This is what you are seeing when those you know and love and those you do not know fall hook, line, and sinker for the brainwashing and control. Fear is a most powerful weapon. You will be needed to pick up the pieces and carry forth humanity. This is not an easy endeavor. It is your soul path mission. Those who cannot resist the strength of evildoers have been cloaked with deception and tricks. They have believed all they were told without letting discernment or other thoughts in. You are to know they will all be required to see what really has happened to them and much of humanity upon Earth. As horrific as this will be for them, they must know you will be patient with them. You will need to be understanding. You will need to be aware of their anger. You nor any can cure them from the toxic juice, but you can be supportive and help them understand that humanity can no longer endure the corruption, the trickery, the chaos, the slavery that has been perpetuated on them. And then those remaining will need to fully embrace sovereignty of the individual and plan on how to create their lives, activities, governance, and world post the fall off of many, many, many lives. You, dear one, will be instrumental in getting people to begin thinking now how they will want a society to look. You are transitioning. The old corporate ruling, intellectual elite, power elite, political elite will fall. They will implode. Humans must be willing and actively remove the elites from power before the transition can be completed. You have felt like you are an outsider because you were waiting for this time you are in now to activate into a soul mission. That is to encourage humans to plan for the other side of the transition now, past the transition, and encourage humanity to remove the power elite. So all of humanity that remains who have not accepted the liquid can begin to reap the rewards that being human upon earth has to offer: abundance, freedom, joy, prosperity, benevolence, balance, harmony. You are loved. And so even though it was, he wrote it, the feeling that I had is for everybody. I mean, we're all here for a particular reason. We're all here to either take the liquid or not take the liquid. We choose. We all have to prepare for what we're going to be learning, and we all have a part to play in the vibrational patterns and the transition that we're going to be in, the ascension of the earth moving forward. So I think it's kind of it's really pertinent to every single one of you. This information really is, because it gives us an overall view of what it is that kind of what we're going through and why we're here to do it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping in. If you would like to contact me, I'm at theunlikelychanneler@gmail.com. And stay tuned because there's a lot more to come. Got a lot more coming in.